Why any denomination? I think that's the main question here. I think that the idea of denomination, can we see it in the Bible? Well, possibly. There's certainly, I mean, we could argue whether or not it's a proper argument or not. We could argue that God even breaks up Israel into tribes, and certainly you have different tribes. You know, people have their tribal tradition within each tribe, so that could almost be seen as a denomination. And from the very beginning, beyond that, in the New Testament, in the Apostolic Scriptures, we see that people are called. They were Pharisees. These Christians were Pharisees. So there's already a partitioning out of different beliefs within the people of the way. To me, denomination, it doesn't matter if it's biblical or if it's man-made. All it is it's a help. It's a help to say this is what I believe or this is what that person believes. So whether or not you want to, call it a denomination or not, as soon as you start making lines in the sand, I believe this, as opposed to this, you're doing the exact same thing that denominations have done. That's all they're doing. So to me, I think denominationalism is actually a helpful tool. Now, automatically discounting a denomination as a whole, that's something else that we could talk about. I don't agree with the Methodists. Do I think that they're not brothers in the Lord? No, I believe there are many Methodists who are brothers in the Lord. Same with Lutherans. Same with, Baptists. Same. So now when we talk about Worldwide Church of God, do I believe that there are genuine believers in the Worldwide Church of God? Yes, absolutely. Obviously, Armstrong is no longer around, and Worldwide has disbanded, but there's offshoots all over the place. So I do believe that there are true brothers and sisters within Worldwide. So I don't think that we can just discount altogether denominations, but I think that it's helpful. What do you think, Rob?
I think it actually ties to our verse here of 1 Corinthians 11, because he says in verse 18, here's the NSB, "For in the first place, when you come together as a church, I hear that divisions exist among you. And I in part believe it." So that's schisma there, where we get schisms. But verse 19, "For there must also be factions." And that's the word heresis. That's heresy. There must in fact be factions among you, so that those who are proved may become evident among you.
Right.
So the idea is there has to be a separation, and heresies, whether you want to use the word or not, it's a biblical term that describes the separation of those who are approved. That means by God. That means people who have genuine faith, they accurately grasp the message of the gospel and its implications, and they stand for the truth of the gospel and the word of God. Over against people who are peddling the word of God, wolves in sheep's clothing. They're trying, people who are following itchy ear teaching and running this way and that, and are ungrounded in the word of truth. That's the word. And so as people who are growing in Messiah.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Tell us your thoughts on this subject by leaving a comment in the comment section. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and enable those notifications. And we'll see you in the next video.